Bombers victory song again. So you know what that means? Bombers must have won a game this weekend, huh?
Dang right.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Bomb Shelter for another exciting episode of Bombers Live. I'm Johnny B.
I'm Copel Walker.
And I'm Doc Walker.
And together, we are Bombers Live, coming to you every weekend throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League season with the latest on the West Bend Bombers and the rest of the teams in the Great Lakes Hockey League. We'd like to start off by thanking our sponsors at Pizza Station in Jackson, Wisconsin, and also BG Decal and Apparel in downtown West Bend for their support as well. Special thanks from Bombers Live this week to our contacts throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League for getting us copies of the score sheet so we can report to you folks. Robbie Coleman from Fond du Lac helped us out. A little information on that Bears game. Mike Babcock from Calumet getting us a copy of the score sheet from that one. And Michael Hallnagel, scorekeeper and announcer for the Eagle River Falcons. Shout out to those guys for helping us out so we can do our thing. Reminder to all you fans out there, this will be the last week where we're going to give you guys an opportunity to message us pictures of your candidates for Best Mustache Award and Best Hockey Hair Award. I don't have
every
that,
team's
but
got somebody, so come on, fans. Let's get some photos sent in here so we can get.
yeah, we got a few of them that got sent to us. So this will be the last week we'll be accepting those, and then next week we'll get the photos out there so you folks can start voting, so we can see who's going to win these prestigious awards this year.
Yeah.
Bombers Live birthdays this week. Birthday shout-outs too. Tuesday, mi compañero trabajo, Nick Zlowinski, big Bombers fan and my partner at work. Mi compañero trabajo, yep, my partner at work. Happy birthday to you, sir. Also, Marquette Mutineers goalie Brandon Knopp. Tuesday is his birthday, so happy birthday to him as well. And Thursday, Fond du Lac Bears Christian Blick. Happy birthday to you as well, sir, from Bombers Live. So, Bombers had a couple of games this weekend we can talk about.
Couple,
yeah. A couple of big matchups for the boys in orange and black this weekend. It would start off with a Friday night tilt against the Mosinee Papermakers up at the hangar in West Bend. That game would start out first with a goal by West Bend's Brad Denny, assisted by Connor Jonason and Jason McAloon, J-Mac. Mosinee then would tie the affair with a goal by TJ Christensen on the power play, assisted by number 17 Greg Hansen and number 19 Omar, the Lebanese Laser, Mullen.
they got a good power play unit.
They do. That would leave the affair tied at 1-1 after the first period. Good matchup. We knew this was going to be a good game.
Yeah,
It was a very good game. They traveled really well for it. So did their fans. So it was fun.
They're only missing 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a close game. Second period would start out with a goal by West Bend. Number 28, Connor Lemerond, the Redwood, got a goal for the Bombers, assisted by Steve Klug and Scotty Holtz. Mosinee would then tie the affair at 2 with a goal by the Lebanese Laser, number 19, Omar Mullen, assisted by TJ Christensen, number 16. West Bend would then regain the lead at 3-2 with a goal by J-Mac, number 8 for the Bombers, Jason McAlew, assisted by number 20, Dusty Jonason, and number 16, Connor Jonason, Kojo. Mosinee would then tie the affair again at 3 with TJ Christensen's second goal of the game, assisted by number 19, Omar Mullen. Then West Bend would get a little bit of a run going, to the delight of us Bombers fans. First goal would be by number 15, Trammell, King of the Jungle Lions for the West Bend Bombers.
Chubbs was utilizing that food cart like.
Assisted by number 18, Tomas Gilmanicki, and number 27, Tom Green. The next goal would be by number 18, Tomas Gilmanicki, assisted by number 27, Tom Green. Final goal of the second period would be by number 5 for the West Bend Bombers, Brad Denny, his second of the game, assisted by number 20, Dusty Jonason. That made the score 6-3 after 2 periods, Bombers on top.
Yeah. We always say, depends how that goalie handles it, you know.
Yeah, that's
Chubbs,
tough.
he was loving the biscuits, man.
Yeah, he was eating them up in the second period.
Hungry. Laura Velo was down there enjoying the action in the corner, and
She was.
she was down there in the third, because the third period when she came down there is when they started scoring.
Yeah, they have a tendency to do that as a team, though.
Yeah,
You
Laura
never know.
can't be around us at the tournament.
Yeah, they always go on that run.
The first goal there would be by number 16, TJ Christensen, on the power play to give him a hat trick. Assisted by number 13, the hubby of said Laura Velo, Eric Velo, assisted on that. Mosini would then get another goal, and at that point we said, okay, Laura, one more goal and we got to get you up out of here. Bringing us bad luck. That one went to number 25, Trevor Hoff, assisted by number 11, Tom Lentz, and number 17, Greg Hansen. So Mosini crawled back within a goal at that
They
point.
sure did.
Oh yeah, they were coming back hard. Like I said, you can't count that team out at all.
Now, West Bend would then respond with a goal on the power play by number 9, Dan Schultz, assisted by Connor Lemerond and Shea Klitsky.
Redwood.
Mosini gets a goal, his second of the game, by Lebanese laser, Omar Mullen, number 19, unassisted. But then West Bend would get another goal by number 10, Marshall Klitsky, with the apples on that one going to Shea Klitsky and Russell Johnson. That gave the Bombers a 2-goal lead. Mosini pulled their goalie at the end, and we ended up getting an empty netter by Russell, the Professor Johnson, to finish out the scoring, assisted by Trammell Lyons, to give the Bombers a 9-6 final victory in that game, to the delight of all the orange and black faithful.
That was beautiful.
It was a good win. Mosini's always a tough win, and we knew that was going to be a contest, so
Yeah, it was a big win. It's letting people know what to see for the tournament from both those teams.
Yeah.
yep, that game gave Mosini their third loss, while the Bombers improved to 9-4 at that point in league play. Goalies in that game. Number 33, Anthony Chubbs Lashua allowed 8 goals on 41 shots for the Papermakers, while the Bombers, number 1, Billy the Dozer Sias, stopped 30 of 36 shots faced and got the very important league win over the Papermakers.
Chubbs must have ate some of Culp's mom's cookies or something.
Those were good cookies, yeah.
They were good.
Yeah, thanks to Max for the cookies, too. Those are really good. Mosini, classy team. You know, we love these guys. You know, they're real good. So we're
Yeah.
looking to spend some time with them at the tournament. Second game of the weekend for the West Bend Bombers was last night. Fox City's Ice Dogs loaded up the kettle truck and came to town.
Wow.
That was my 100th regular season game last night I got to attend, so I felt pretty happy about
100th, you
that.
say?
Yeah, 100 home games I've been to now.
Well, let's hear how it turned out.
I don't know what you guys are at. You guys are probably almost at 200 by now, eh? 150,
It's
something.
not. Unfortunately, I missed the game last night.
I am at 155 home games.
Telling you. Dedication. Last night's affair, Fox City's Ice Dogs at West Bend. First period, we go scoreless in that game. Not much going on. Goalies were both playing good. Drew Cheney for the Ice Dogs.
Awesome.
Rick Walbilly was in there for the Bombers again. Second period only goal would be scored by Jason J. Mac McAloon for the Bombers, unassisted, to give the Bombers a 1-0 lead at the end of the second period.
Pretty.
Not much going on. A lot of defensive play going
Cheney
on.
was playing on top of, you know, and this, sometimes Cheney's there, sometimes he's not. This was one of those times he was there, man.
Yeah,
he was playing good.
He was. Third period would ensue. First goal in that third period would be number 8, Jason McAloon, his second goal of the evening.
Yeah.
Assisted by R.J. Rick, and number 33, Superman Sheehan, Danny
What?
Sheehan. Yeah, he made sure to tell me at the establishment after the game, he wanted to remind me that he had the apple on that one. So
Danny made the sheet again.
after
Yeah, right.
confirming with higher authorities, it has been confirmed that Danny Sheehan did get the apple on that one. So way to go, Danny. Way to make that sheet. Then the scoring would be wrapped up by number 8, Jason McAloon, J-Mac, with a natural hat trick last night. You don't see
Natty
too many.
Hattie.
Yeah, you don't see too many natty hatties. Unassisted on that one to give the Bombers a 3-0 shutout win.
Yeah.
Netminders in that one. Drew Cheney allowed 3 goals on 34 shots, so pretty good
Still
performance
yeah,
by Cheney,
definitely.
but not as good as the Bombers' number 1 brick wall, Billy Sias, with the shutout. Stopped all 25 shots faced against him, and that is why they call him Dozer.
Yeah, I heard Trammell Lyons was all over the place as well.
Yeah, Trammell Lions look good this weekend. Guys were playing good. Brad Danny looked good. Lemerons were looking good. So, yep, it was good. Good weekend of hockey for the West Bend Bombers. So, at this point, we're going to turn it over to Copel Walker for news from the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League. My man, Copel Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. There there's a few games going on. We'll start out with Makers Falcons last night.
Oh.
21 Houseworth would open the scoring from the Machine, Big
Ozzy?
Mike 19 Otto, and number 7 Lucas. And then the Lebanese Laser just continuing to get on there, man.
Shock,
Yeah,
man.
he's a talent.
Yeah, he's a good sized guy too. He's not like super tall, but he's hard to knock off the puck for sure. 17 Hansen and Christensen, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Hat trick for him Friday night.
Yep.
Then 1-1 after one. Flip would get on the sheet.
No kidding. That a boy Flip.
Flipiak,
His
number
name's on the
15,
stat somewhere, I think. Yeah, sure is. That a boy Flip.
unassisted, and that would be the only goal of the second period.
Unassisted.
Falcon Hockey was doing the game live too, so they did a really good coverage. That guy does a really good
I'll have
job.
to go back and watch that goal by Flip.
Yeah, check it out. And then third period would come out, and number 9 Bednarzik Nardo
Mm-hmm.
would get a goal from 17 Hansen.
Yeah.
And then the Laser, again, from Flip, 15.
Oh.
Then Lucas Otto would finally get on the sheet.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Yes, from
Again?
Houseworth. Yes.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hold Lucas down long.
And then 22 Robinson for ER
Sure.
would get on the sheet from 20 Ramish and 13 Johnson. Then Trevor Hoff again
Yeah, that kid.
for the Makers.
Sure.
He's good, man.
Yeah, you had a goal in the
25
game
from
against us.
17 Hansen. So
Hansen with another apple.
Greg just tearing it up.
I'm telling you,
tearing
that
up
guy.
apples. And then the final goal for a 6-3 final would be Christensen from Hoff, 25 and 17 Hansen. Madash, number 30, would stop 40 of 46 for 870. And Lashua Chubbs, he had a better outing. He would stop 31 of 34.
How many assists did Hansen have in that game? My goodness. He had a
4.
bunch of them in
He
there.
had 4.
He's got more apples than an orchard. Holy
Yes,
cow.
yes, he could
That a
start.
boy, Greg. Nice mustache, too.
Maybe you should get a food cart license for fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else we got, buddy?
so we got Depere made the trip up to Cal.
Yeah, I was wondering what would happen in this game. See what Depere's about.
Yeah, especially with it being a Saturday game, everybody didn't
Right.
have to work. Probably they could have a full ride up there. So Lambrick would open the scoring for Depere 22 from number 5 Pearson and number 20 Stolberg, and then Captain Jeff for Cal would get on the sheet, number 2 from 15 Harju.
So that
Sure.
tied it. So Depere scored first in that one. You
Depere
know,
scored first, yeah.
well, you can ask for
And
it
then
for them.
24 Fredrickson for Calumet would score from 27 Jacques and 93 Dudas. And then,
Dudas.
yeah, and then Lightning, 88 Anderson would get on the sheet
Oh,
from
sure.
number 3 Carlson. Haven't mentioned him much this year, but he's always a presence.
Carlson, yeah.
And the Cheese, number 11.
Rastello.
Anderson, 3-1, Cal after 1. Anderson will come out and open the scoring in the second from 61 Sturos and Thunder.
Byring.
Oh.
Number 14, Byring. And then Belanger, who's been on the sheet every game, been in the
Yeah,
scoring chase
yeah,
this year. 19
sure.
for Depere would get on the sheet finally. From 24, Huff and Zach Johnson made the trip, number 8.
Sure.
Oh.
And then Cal would just turn it up a little bit, you know, like they like to do in the second. We seen
Sure.
that.
Yeah, same
We've
thing when
seen
we were
it.
up there.
Yeah, that's shot period right there. That's when you get all your shots, you know, boxes full. So number 3, Dunas, he'd score from 27 Jacques and Urkula, number 2. Then Rastello, Cheese, and Byring would get a collect for a goal.
Hold on. What was the dude's name?
Rastello, Thunder,
Dudeness?
and Lightning.
Dudeness?
Dudeness.
Your Royal Dudeness?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, that's great. I haven't heard that name. We
Yeah.
got a new one now.
He's
All right,
nice.
keep going. Sorry, buddy.
And then Van Wagner would get on the sheet.
Yeah,
Wags.
yeah, I like Wags.
Wags.
He's cool.
From Johnson and Lucas. So 7-2 final, no scoring in the third. Carroll was in the net and he'd stop 33 of 35
Yeah.
for a 9-4-3 for Carroll.
Yeah, that
And,
kid's good.
Tushis
Season.
was playing and he
Tushy.
stopped 26 of 33 for a 7-8-8.
Seems
Oh,
like
that's
Tushy
not
was
quite
honest,
so good.
Tushy.
And then Janikowski came in and he stopped 9 for 9.
Ah, so, okay.
So Janikowski got shut out. Maybe they should have started him.
Yeah. What about Turney? Throw him in there. He made the
That
trip.
doesn't count as a shutout.
Turney was probably doing shots.
He got new pads. Come on, he wants
shots
to show
in
them
a
off.
box. Shots
What's
in a
that
box.
game?
All right, and then the Bears hosted a little exhibition, you know, because they got a tune up for the tournament.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sure,
We heard
sure,
about this
right.
game.
Yeah, high
Now, who
hopes.
is it against again? The Hockey Factory Select, right? That's what they called
Hockey
themselves?
Factory Select.
Who are these guys? And where
It's
they
not,
from?
this is just a bunch of jabronis that just get together and they're coming to play these guys,
Yeah,
right?
weekend guys, like, you know, they call you on Friday and be like, hey, we're playing Saturday. You
Okay,
wanna
so the
get in?
Bears are gonna kill them. Go on, I'm sorry.
Right. Bears are gonna
Right,
kill, right.
Bears are gonna murder these guys.
Okay.
All right,
of
let's hear
course.
Okay.
Home game, they're gonna tear it
Yeah,
up.
at the blue line.
Yeah, come on.
So, like I said, it was probably not too great of them to not post anything because.
Oh, we don't have the score
You
sheet.
know.
Yeah, I didn't
I have a
think
little.
we
I
did
have
the
a
score
few.
sheet.
Schlichting number 3 and Dinovich would score in the first for the Bears, but they were still down 3-2 after 1.
What?
Okay.
So selects are winning, and then
They're letting them in if they're
Sure.
playing with them.
second period would be 5-4 Bears as number 4 Christensen would get the go-ahead goal.
Yep,
That's
see?
the guy. That's the guy who likes to do the tango, you know.
Right.
And then third period would come out. The Bears would score 2 goals.
Oh, see, there you go.
But these weekend warriors, the selects, they would score 6 freaking
What?
goals in the third period.
So the Bears lost to these guys. That
Bears
was what you
lost
told me.
these guys. They
Wow.
thought it was Christmas, and the selects were opening up the presents. It was
Wow.
definitely Bear season. They know about
Who
drafts.
was in the
Wow.
pipes for them? I think it was Dianovich was in the pipes for the Bears.
Could have been Parker because I don't think
Yeah,
Willis.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think
it was
Willis would
Parker.
have gave up that.
No, it
many,
wasn't. It was Parker.
Selects win
I just didn't want to throw him
10-7.
under the bus.
10-7.
Wow.
Yeah.
At the
Hockey-
blue line.
Hockey Factory selects.
Well, maybe the Hockey Factory Selects could get together a team and they could replace Monroe.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're competitive, you know.
Oh yeah,
Right?
if they can hang with the Bears.
I love it, man. That's great. We just love the Bears, so we
Yeah,
love
you know,
this.
and this is a team that like their fans they count on the tournament.
Right.
You know, Bear Nation is very sad.
Yeah, they are. Oh, well, and some of them actually told us that we should give the Bears a ribbon on the show.
They're looking
so.
like they might not make it past Friday.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
They'll
not
make
like
it
they
big.
don't have some talent. I don't know what's going on up there.
On a positive, there could be some hotel rooms open.
Well, like you
Oh.
said though, I think the big thing for them is if Willis ain't in there, they don't stand a chance.
No.
No, it's
Mr. Fountain of Youth.
it seems like they don't want to play D in front of Dinovich.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Yep. So.
Oh.
Yep. Well, what are you gonna do? I guess the Bears will take that exhibition loss there. Move
Yeah.
on to next weekend. Hopefully they can pull it together. They got a month before the tournament to
Sounds
get it
like they
figured
got
out.
smashed.
No doubt.
regroup.
No doubt. All right, well, that's all we got from around the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League, folks. So, at this point, let's turn it over to Doc Walker for his goon, his sieve, 3 stars, stats, standings, and more. Doc Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. All right, boys. Let's get right into who the Civ is.
Shall we?
Okay?
The Sioux.
Yep.
Now, this gentleman, he gave up 10 biscuits this weekend.
10 goals. That's
Yeah.
not good.
No. All
At
right.
least he's utilizing his license. So.
Yeah.
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 And the Civ is Mr. Anthony Chubbs Lashua.
No.
God, Chubbs.
No,
like I said,
come on.
he must have been gobbling Culp's cookies all weekend, man.
Oh,
yucky.
They could open up a store.
Ma should at the
Okay.
tournament.
Not good. Don't be
Baked
playing
goods.
dodgeball. Can't be
Baked
doing
goods
that.
from Culp.
He didn't look too good against the Bombers.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Right.
It's tough playing when you got a bunch of crazy people banging on the glass and yelling stuff at you.
Yeah, I guess you're
That's
right.
when he gave up the most goals second
Yep.
period.
Yes,
So
sir.
coincidence?
Okay, boys.
I think not.
So Cope said it was getting a little chippy
And
up
fans
there
all
in
affected.
Eagle River Mosinee game.
A little chippy, you
Yeah.
say?
So our goon came out of that one, boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. And the goon is Mr. Blake Miller of Eagle River. 2 minutes for
Meeting
cross-checking,
your transplant.
2 minutes for roughing, and a 10-minute game misconduct.
You don't say.
That's not very neighborly.
I wouldn't say.
No. What are you going to do? That's the most points. That's our goon of the
Hey,
week.
somebody's got to get it, right?
Right, right. Why not a Blake Miller, right?
And that means Foster's still top goon.
Yeah.
Foster still is top goon.
Ah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We got those awards coming up pretty soon too, right?
We sure do.
All right. What else you got for
Okay,
us, Doc?
Johnny, let's get right into the 3 stars, okay?
Okay.
But
I
before
like that.
we do that, let's mention the boys
Honorable
that got
mentions.
Hatties this
Yep.
week, okay?
Hatties.
There were only 2. Mr. T.J. Christensen of Mosinee, we seen his hat trick.
He played
Hattie.
really good.
And last night, Mr. Jason J. McAloo.
Yep.
So that's
A
your only-
natural
Yeah,
Hattie. A natty
natural.
Hattie. Those are rare.
So,
Hattie.
that leads us right into the 3 stars, boys.
Yeah.
Okay? And the 3rd star this week is Mr. J Mac. He had 4 goals and an apple this weekend.
Yeah.
It's a good weekend.
4 goals and an assist.
So
Okay.
he's made 3 stars 2 weekends in a row now.
Yeah.
Turn it on for the
Yeah.
tournament.
Well, have you seen the guy play? I mean, come on.
I have. Okay. Now the number 2 star this week, boys. Number 19, now shock, number 19, Mr. Omar Mullen of the Mosinee Papermakers. 4 goals and 3 apples. So the Lebanese laser is all over the place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing new
Somebody's
there.
got to keep a hat on him.
Another Mosinee
Yep.
player. Gotta watch out for those guys.
Okay,
Come tournament in
boys.
your own building.
And we had a number 1 star this week. I bet you can't guess who it is.
No clue.
Okay, we'll let you know in a second. And the number 1 star is Mr. Brickwall Billy Sias with the shutout against the Dogs.
A rare shutout in the Great Lakes
25
Hockey League.
stops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
Billy.
second one this
Brickwall
year,
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah. Attaboy Dozer.
Okay, boys. So now we've had some shakeups.
Yeah, the league standings now.
Let's get into these standings here, okay? So, of course, the Bombers still on top.
Yep.
10-4. We got 20 points and only 2 games left this season. Both against
The
Fond du
Bears.
Lac.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cal moved up a little bit. They're 8-4. Okay. Mosinee, they moved up as well. They're 7-3. They dropped 1 to us, but they won last night.
Yep.
So they still got games in hand, boys.
They do.
They're at 14 points. Dogs slipped a little to us. They're at 7-5.
Yep.
So they still got 4 games to go though.
Yeah.
But
They're middle of the pack. They're
they're
hanging
right
there.
where we figured they would be. Okay, Marquette, they haven't played in a while. They're 5-6, 0-1, boys. Now, can they even make a move, or are they going to stay where they're at?
They'll win a couple games, but I don't know if it's gonna
Matter.
They're kind of the team that's nobody's really talking about. They're kind of hanging in the middle of the pack, and nobody's really talking
Right.
about them, you know?
And they were the number 3 seed last year.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. If they can pull it together.
Okay.
They got time.
Yeah, they do got time. Eagle River keeps slipping, boys. They're 4-6, 1-1.
Yeah, and they started out so good in the beginning of the year.
They were
I don't know
hot.
What's
They
going on up
started
there
off
with
4-2.
Eagle River?
If you
Yeah.
guys remember.
Oh, yeah.
So, Depere, 4-6-1. They still got a little bit of time to get a game or two. But
They're playing probably
They got a
right
game.
now.
they are playing probably right now against
By the
Wales,
time
aren't
this
they?
episode airs, that game will have been completed.
I
So
think-
maybe I'll put the results in a little text or something right on the screen
Sure.
there or something.
Okay, and Fondy 4-5, and in last 3-9. But the way it's Portage Lake.
Yeah.
But the way Fondy's playing, it might end up being Fondy down there.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, in 32 days till the tournament.
That means
So
Bonnie would have to
32.
play the number 1 seed if they finish at the bottom.
yes, Fondy would play the
Start.
number 1 seed if they finish in 9th.
Ah,
That's not where you want to be.
that's a tough. Yeah.
Okay, boys.
How many days till tournament, Doc? I'm sorry.
32 days.
So you're telling me
baby.
4 weeks from Thursday, we're going to be in Mosinee, ready to get down, right?
That's correct.
That's going to be a good time.
Get your
Anyway.
cult baked goods.
Oh yeah.
Cult baked goods. Yeah.
I was
Right.
informed the city of
Cult,
Mosinee
cult.
will not allow an actual pub crawl.
Right.
They're making arrangements to do something else fun, so
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
It'll be great when
Yeah.
we go. Okay, so we got a bunch of games next week, boys, okay? So Friday night, March 1st, ER at Fox Cities, boys, okay? Depere at Fondy,
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday night,
Okay.
and PLP at Mosinee. How do you guys feel about those?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't
Depere
know.
at Fondy. That'd
See
be
if,
an interesting game.
Portage Lake
Depere is
can travel.
interesting because they hung with them both games and they split that. Even though it was exhibition, they
Right.
split that series.
They did,
So
yeah.
Now this counts.
So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
That
And
could
it's
be a-
in Fondy Friday.
Yeah, that could be a
Who
fun
knows?
one to
I
watch.
mean, gosh, the Bears look like a dumpster fire right now. Who knows?
Yeah, they probably don't even know what's going on. It's exhibition. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Seriously, they
maybe,
don't.
but still, I mean, you don't want to lose
No,
an
you don't wanna
exhibition
look
game
bad
like that
either.
in front of your home team and look that bad, giving up that many goals. I mean, that's not good.
Right.
You know, it's one thing if you're playing against another team in the
So they
G,
should
but
change
they're
their-
playing against, like I said before, a bunch of just guys.
Jabronis.
Random
Change their
jabronis, right?
colors
you
to
know?
green and brown, so they look like one of those.
I don't know.
waste management
I don't know.
dumpsters.
I got some friends on that team and everything, but man, I
Right.
don't know what's going on up there.
Okay, boys, Saturday night.
It's bear season.
It is bear season. Saturday night, probably the game of the weekend.
Yeah,
Cal at Mosinee.
yeah, that's a big game. Wow.
That is big.
And
Cal at Mosin.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
That's a drive, but man, I would love
Yes,
to
sir.
see that one.
and Saturday night, Fox Cities at Fondy. They could potentially drop 2 games this weekend.
Yeah.
They better,
Fondy?
yeah, they better shake it
They
up.
better pull it together. Hopefully Willis is out there because they haven't had much luck with anybody else in there.
That's all I got. boys.
Unfortunate for them if they drop both.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yes, sir.
So Bombers are off next weekend. They're going to have a week or 2 off, I think. But hey, folks, there's a lot of good games out there going on in the Great Lakes Hockey League. There's games in Fond du Lac. There's games in Appleton. Get out there and see some hockey games,
Definitely go
man. You
catch
guys
some
are missing
games.
out. So that's all we got for this week. Until next week, I'm Johnny B.
Couple Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And we are off like a prom dress. Go Bombers!